This is a part 8 recording of the inheritance subseries, which where the focus is on copy assignment operator in derived class. Copy assignment operator is for copying the data from an object to another already existing object. Not only static memory data but also dynamic memory data should be copied. Therefore, this function or operator should be designed properly to copy both base classes and derived classes, both static and dynamic data, without creating memory leak. Let us learn more about that copy assignment operator. I will actually, this is the code that I have been using in the previous recording. If you have watched my previous recording on copy constructor, uh, this function, sorry, custom constructor, then you should be pretty familiar with this code. But anyway, I will quickly go through it. I have a base class animal with attribute, and it has this is a protected member to be used by the derived class, and default constructor, custom constructor, copy constructor, copy assignment operator implemented, and insertion operator, destructor, and free helper function, free helper operator function for inserting the animal class object into cout statement. I mean cout object. And I have a derived class dog derived from animal class. It has the attribute to hold the number of bytes. The bytes dog might have done in the current year, in the previous year, in an array. It will be stored in a dynamic array. So this year's number of bytes, previous year's number of bytes, and the previous year's number of bytes, and so on. In this form 5, 10, 3, in this form. And it has the default constructor and custom constructor and insertion operator, and it also have a free helper insertion operator, and these are the codes. So I will be using this code to demonstrate how you can create a copy assignment operator for the for dog class, which is a derived class. So let me see why we need copy assignment. So if I want to create a dog object, I have dg1, and suppose this was the dog already created with the data done, and I mean 3 number of bytes, 1, the second, third, and fourth. I want to actually use these 3 as a bytes, and this object, and 3. So these are 2 objects, and I want to actually, after that I actually want to copy dg equals to dg1 and display let me copy dg1 to dg and display dg1. If I want to do this operation, I need to define copy assignment operator, otherwise this expression will not behave. It will be uncertain what the output we are going to get after this. So the way of creating copy assignment operator is similar to copy assignment operator of the base class. Let me just copy this and make necessary changes to it for the derived class. So I think I want to put this before the insertion operator here in this point. So for the derived class, we want to have the dog return type and the dog type parameter, and here we don't have name here, so we are not working with the name, but we are working with the number of bytes. So bytes, and delete bytes and set it to null ptr. And we're not copying name here because we didn't have access to the name function for writing. We are actually doing uh, validate receive object dot this is dog operator constant dog, right? So we do validation if anm dot number of bytes not equals to null ptr, and anm, let me call this dog because this is not animal anymore. So dg 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 dot size is positive. Then we copy the size to equals to dg dot size, and we allocate memory number of bytes equals to new int size, and we copy in a loop one by one, I less than size I plus plus number of bytes I equals to dg dot number of bytes I semicolon. So I think this should be it. We also want to set size to default value before we actually do the validation and copying. So I think this should be complete copy assignment operator for dog class. So let us see. I presume this is complete. I'm not sure, there could be issues. So let me see. What I want is I want this Dawn and this number of bytes and 543 to be copied to dg1 and displayed here. So let's see whether we can get or not. We compile and execute now. So this Dawn has not been copied. Okay. This has not been copied, and even it is displaying Jackie. It could be an issue because what might be actually happening here is because we don't have, if you look into this function, we don't have any logic to copy the name. Okay, this copy assignment operator does not automatically call the base class copy assignment operator, and it is not inherited. So you need to, if you want to make sure that the name attribute, base class name attribute, is also copy assigned when this data is copy assigned, and we also want this base class name also copy assigned. So that means a new dynamic memory is created and the data is copied from there. So we want to make use of this copy assignment operator of the base class. So we actually manually invoke, call that base class constructor, maybe somewhere here. The way of calling the base class constructor is I mean, similar to this one that we have done in, I think, here. So we have manually called the base class insertion operator here, something like this, and equals to, let's say, dg, and we want to actually typecast it to animal type. Okay, either you can do this or you can also call this way. So these are, I think these are two ways that you can do. So let's see whether the name gets copied at this time. So you can see the name. In the previous case, name was not copied. Probably the new object name pointer was pointing to the previous dynamic memory space, and it was displaying, which is not the good thing in terms of the integrity of the output. I mean, in terms of the behavior of the program. So in that case, if two pointers are pointing to the same memory space, same dynamic space, there could be a problem with how the program behaves. So now the name has been copied, and also this three data has been copied to this object. So this copy assignment operator looks to be working. So now a few things to note here. Again, in the copy assignment operator, this is a syntax. I have already talked about this in previous recordings, and this is the line that will prevent from one same object copying to itself. I have also discussed about this in the previous recording, and this is the statement that actually manually calls the base class version of copy assignment operator. And these are the statements which actually clear the dynamic memory and set the attributes to the default state, and this does the validation of the data, source data, and this is something called shallow copying, and these lines perform deep copying, and this statement returns the current object. So this is all I have to talk about this copy assignment operator. In the next recording, which is going to be the final recording, I will talk about copy constructor in the derived class. Thank you for watching this video.